What's up, guys? Little's here again. I have a new reaction video to bring out today, but this time it's not Evolution Squad. This time I'm doing a reaction video of from a friend of mine in YouTube called Vio KSBD. I'm not sure how to say it right because it's kind of tricky. But if you have not seen his channel, please check him out. And shout out to him because he makes really nice Evolution Squad. No, not Evolution. My bad. He makes great evolution related videos. That made fights that is really similar to like how if you're both a Evolution fan and Dragon Ball fan, this is definitely for you. And because both him and I are both fans of that type of thing, we both get along very well, and both our videos both our Evolution videos share a lot of common. Like for real, at least in concept. So it is a bit of a coincidence, but I'm making this video to show a little more clear about how my evolutions thing are similar to his, because even though I can only do in pencil art, which is basic compared to what you're about to see if you have not seen his video. If you guys do, then this is a review. But his videos are really awesome. I'll be doing this video. I'll be doing the first 2 of his 3 chapters. The third one will be a separate video from this one, but it'll be another reaction just like this. But I'm gonna go do my reaction of my buddy's video and see what's up from there. I had already seen it, but it's nice to tell him like what's about. It's just like with the Evolution Squad videos. But let's begin. This is 2 Evolution characters. His Glaceon looks a lot like my last one. It's a Sonic Glaceon appearance, and it's just like that and very similar. That's a clip from his older videos, but this is the first time he did it in color, which is definitely better. But that's how they fight though. See, that's just like Dragon Ball, kind of. That's pretty slick. Very much like Dragon Ball, specifically Dragon Ball Z, which is my favorite part of the franchise. But it appears to be right here. That appears to be a small fight, not taking each other out. Kind of like how I'm playing with my thing. See, now they're charging the salsa in the same manner. But it's obvious they're very powerful though. But my buddy told me that these are not really actual evolutions. They're really actually he said they're magical entities in the appearance of evolutions. Not like mine, which are genuine evolutions in some way. Yeah. But look at this though. That's intense. I don't know where he got that. I don't know where he got that from, but that was slick. Yeah. It had the Leafeon whipping the Glaceon. I'm gonna find them blast kind of like the Kamehameha thing. I'm not really sure what strength level in terms of Dragon Ball Z concept. That's probably Super Saiyan 2 level, I think. But that was really cool though, no doubt. His keratin. But it's crazy how small fight like that would be so intense too. But going back though, this is but when it comes to the fight itself here, this is but now the difference. Now, when it comes to my Super Evolution strength, my Super Evolution is exactly like this. When it comes to 100% strength. Now, however, unlike this thing here, my Super Evolutions don't fly. Only myself flies, because they only move on land. But the strength wise, when it comes to like going 100%, it's identical to this in power, raw power. So that's the reason why in my Super Evolution, that's why my characters like now you get the idea like why my characters consider them deadly Pokemon. Which my character is not lying. That's serious, because with speed to the Super Evolutions are like 20 to 50 times faster and stronger than regular evolutions, along with their massive size and human intelligence. That's a problem. So even though my character is super powered, but that's still a nasty threat to deal with. But yeah, that's the first chapter. So now I'm gonna talk about the second one. And now the second one, which has the rest of his evolutions up here. That's when they go up against the supposed bad guy. And their parents, I think, kind of like in a manner like myself being my Super Evolution parent. That's a bit loud. That's when that keratin. Yeah. Now this guy right here. Remember in the the last Super Evolution video I just did a couple of days ago with the that guy. Remember in the very end of it that showed some keratin appearing by myself sense his power. It's this guy right here. It's this guy. I'm not sure how to say it. I think it's Jaharo, whatever it is, but it's really this guy right here. And I do plan that he might make another appearance again. But because I am wondering, because both of us are wondering like what it'd be like if me and him were to meet face to face. So I'm still debating on that, but it's this guy. He's definitely mysterious though, compared to the other evolutions. I mean, well, they're not technically evolutions, but they look like them. But this guy, he looks like some kind of mix with Flareon or Black Doom from the Sonic game. I mean, Shadow the Hedgehog game. He does look like a mix of those. But that is a pretty nice OC design, I will say. But it's really no wonder why my character self thinks of him as godlike, because you're seeing here he is able to create things with energy. So like this. So it is mysterious. But it really is no wonder. But the reason why I put him in my thing is because he himself seems to be interested in me and my own CV Illusions power, which seems comparable to the ones he made. Apparently. That's the reason why I put my this guy in, to show reference to this. Because both of us has their references in our stories. Yeah, the first one, his Glaceon, which looks exactly like my Lastly. Just because my Lastly is a Sonic Glaceon, just like that. See, magical entities, that's what they really are. They're not technically evolutions, unlike mine. You already told him. His memory. He seemed to have amnesia, I think. Lena. That seems kind of strange, like Zorbius soul. That's definitely different when it comes to my way, in my story. Man, he's gonna grant their problem. Music when threatened. That's exactly the same way how we do it in my store. Only when threatened. Or at least when doing dangerous tasks, like when necessary. The Leafeon. That right there kind of reminds me, like on the Zelda thing about the characters. What my buddy did with Vaporeon, that was really interesting. A really interesting case how he referenced me, because there was a YouTube video that I did that I dreamed about a Vaporeon video, which I will put up in the card, which you will see right here. But if you look right, hold on a second. You look right here at this spot. You can't see it. Yeah, you have to look in the video yourself, but it's very hard to see. But at this spot right here, he right under the clouds, there seemed to be like a shape of a castle. That's because in my dream I had seen several points in a castle, and he put that up to reference my dream about a V poem. So, which thank you, buddy, for that. So that was a little funny little Easter egg. It's faint, but it's there. Yeah, the Flareon, huh? Yeah, don't be on him. There's Jolteon. What's that man come from electricity? Like a thunder god. So kind of like wisdom, like kind of like in the Zelda way. Sylvia, teach me how culture. Well, it wouldn't be like that with mine though. Mine's very different. That came out of the blue. That's one hell of a blast. Well, that explains it. I was wondering. That explains it, because I was wondering why he was. Is he a villain or not? But he told me it was something misunderstood. Now it's because I knew I had to look at. I knew I had to review some spot, like what made them turn against the big one. I was like, that explains it. Ain't that something though? He knew that was gonna happen. It's kind of funny though, because that's how my character self feels like. Literally, like after all the stuff I did, it's like I knew eventually they're gonna try to fight me as well. That's how I'm like our stories like share similar things in common. Like when it comes to the concepts like that. Like you knew eventually they would you strong yourself up because they are also powerful themselves. You know eventually they will try to go against you in some form or way, whether it's intentional or not. And because my super losing fights are going to be is somewhat in concept like that. Do you remember your training? like how my own character self I'm training my evils. It's just like that. This one right here, that'll be in a separate video. But yep, this is that's my reaction to the first two chapters. So see the next one for chapter 3's reaction. So, but big shout out to so of course shout out to this to him. If you have not seen his channel, subscribe him because he's great. Made awesome because I'm still looking forward to his next one. As you guys are with like how you do with mine, because I know he is a big fan of my solution videos too. But big shout out to him because I like his because for the second one, because this is my reaction to this part, the second one. So of course, because I'm like we both get along really well. So so head for the next reaction video to see what happens for the third one. So see you guys next time.